Hey, what's going on guys? Sandeep here, and I got a message on Instagram that this guy wants to install a cracked version of Filmora 11. So he asked me, is it safe to install cracked version of Filmora 11? Filmora is a quite popular video editing tool among the video editors. So what will happen if you install a cracked version of Filmora 11 or any other software on your computer? So in this video you will see what are the consequences of installing any cracked software on your PC. But before I start the video, here is a disclaimer that do not install any cracked software. I do not recommend it. So I have installed a non-cracked version, that is the correct version of Filmora 11 on a virtual machine. So I am trying and testing everything on a virtual machine, so I have nothing to lose. So you can see that this is Filmora 11 free version. If you create any video using this free version, you will get a watermark. To remove the watermark, many people try to use cracks. Even if you search for Filmora 11 on Google, then you will see different results promoting Filmora 11 crack. First one is the official website, and you can see that these videos are promoting the cracked version of this Filmora 11. And I do not understand why Google is promoting these kind of videos. Even if I am searching for Filmora 11, I am not searching for any cracks but still getting results related to cracks. And you can also notice that these videos are latest. I mean 1 day ago, 7 hours ago, 2 days ago. That means YouTube is deleting these kind of videos but people are still uploading them. If you open any of these videos, you will get a download link to download and install the cracked version of any software or Filmora 11. And these videos recommends you to disable your antivirus or Windows Defender. So what will happen if you try to download and install any kind of cracks, even Filmora 11 or any other? So I have downloaded such cracks on my computer on a virtual machine, but you don't have to install any of these. I am just trying and testing to show you what will happen if you install any kind of cracks on your computer. Now the first red flag, you can notice that these are the compressed and password protected files. If these are not password protected and not compressed, then your browser will block the download. Now let's extract one of those crack file and try to open on this virtual machine. You can see that it is saying that operation did not complete successfully because the file contains a virus or potentially unwanted software. So the Windows Defender blocked the file completely and I am unable to open and install that crack. Now let's disable the security, Windows Defender security on this computer as recommended by those videos. So I am disabling all the security parameters on this Windows Defender. So everything is disabled now. Let's try to open this file again. Now I am able to open that file loader.exe. It is by unknown publisher. It did open and went into the background. I am unable to see anything on the screen, but I am sure it is running in the background. And I tried to install different other cracks for Filmora 11 which I found online. And none of these cracks were able to activate the Filmora 11, but these cracks were able to open and started running in the background. I was unable to see anything on the screen, but these cracks were running in the background. And these cracks are just a tip of iceberg. There are tons of different cracks available for different softwares. They just want you to install their crack on the name of free software. By installing those cracks, you are putting your computer at high risk. So I do not recommend you to download or install any of these cracks, patch or keygen on your computer. Now let's open the task manager. You can see that there are tons of background processes are running. These processes are from the different cracks which I installed on this computer. And if I open the file location of this process, you can see that it is related to that crack. And there are many other processes running in the background. These won't show you anything in front of you, but they will create a backdoor for other trojans and malware on your computer. And after installing all these cracks, I left this virtual machine online for a few hours and I restarted it multiple times, did several other tasks while these cracks were running in the background. And after a few hours, let's open the temporary folder on this virtual machine so that we can see that what are the new apps are running in the background on this virtual machine. Now let's check the latest files and you can see that these are the applications which I did not download. and these are downloaded by those cracks. So I did not download any of these applications, but they are running in the background. And these files might be different type of malware like rootkit or trojan. And these trojan can provide backdoor access to your computer to the malicious users online. And after that I turned on Windows security. And now let's check the protection history. And you can see that these are severe malware on this computer. You can see that it is saying that this one is a trojan and which can provide the backdoor access to attackers. So you can see that these cracks are defined as malware and the dangerous content. So these all are the trojan. They can provide the backdoor access to attackers online. And even after scanning with Windows Defender Security, I am not sure that it removed all the malicious files from this virtual machine. So let's download a third-party antivirus, which is Hitman Pro. Hitman Pro is a second opinion to your existing antivirus, which can find all other malwares which were skipped by your existing antivirus or Windows Defender Security. And this antivirus is free for 30 days. And this video is not sponsored by Hitman Pro or the Sophos. I just like this antivirus. And after the scan, you can see that it found different type of malware on this virtual machine. The first one is winlogons.exe. And this one is XMRig miner, which is potentially unwanted software and it can mine cryptocurrency from your computer. It will take your system resources and transfer the cryptocurrency to the attackers. So this is defined as malware. Let's check the more information about this malware. XMRig is a valid mining software to mine Monero and Bitcoin, but it got installed by attackers when I tried those cracks for the first time 18 days ago. So this miner will use my system resources to mine Monero or Bitcoin and transfer it to the attackers. Now you can see that this file was in the temporary folder which got installed today, and this file is marked as malware. So installing those cracked install different type of malwares on this computer. These are not only one but tons of different other malware on this virtual machine. If you have installed any of these crack, you can use Hitman Pro and activate the license for 30 days. I have installed it a few days ago, so the license is expired. But you can use the free version of Hitman Pro to remove any malware from your computer. Now the conclusion is that do not download and install Filmora 11 crack or any other crack which you find online. I do understand that not everyone can buy those costly software when you are just starting out. If you can't afford those software, look for the free alternative. Like if you want to install Filmora 11 but can't afford the pricing, you can go for free alternatives like DaVinci Resolve. It is a free software, it has free version which is quite better than Filmora 11. You can watch video tutorials online to get started. You can always find the free alternative for most of the paid apps. Start with free software. Once you make money, get your favorite apps. Now you are aware that how these cracks will affect your computer, how these cracks will install malware, trojan and different type of malware on your computer, and these will provide backdoor access to attackers. They can steal your login password and cryptocurrencies from your computer if you have, and they can do anything. I am just not saying, but I have faced this problem back in 2018 when I was trying to install such kind of cracks to create a video like this one. But that crack was not installing in the virtual machine, so I installed it on the host PC and I paid the price for that. You can watch this video somewhere in this card and in the video description. Now let me repeat it again loud and clear. Do not download and install any kind of cracks, keygen or patch on your computer. It will severely affect your computer and you will lose your data and passwords to attackers. And that's all for this video guys. Hope this helped. If so, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Also press the bell icon to get notified about new videos, and I will see you in my next video.